Yo, yo, yo. What's going on, y'all? What's going on? We gonna run a little division and do a little tickety talk. Wait a second, let me acclimate myself. Ugh. Yo, all right. So I'm gonna play a little division. I said I was gonna stream more. Should be streaming every single day possible. I don't know why I don't. I'm like an idiot, but
Hostile control point identified.
yes, I'm in challenging just cause I want to be in challenging. But we're gonna join some quests or whatever.
Invite to another agent.
See, get the game real easy. So, what I wanted to talk about, basically, I'm gonna put this on the YouTubes too, of course. And what is going on? Oh, we already went down.
Coming up on Dragov's outer perimeter. Remember,
Hostile forces.
This man, Division Two is, as I say every time, it's an amazing game. You know, a lot of people played it, but I swear this is one of those games where more people should have played it. Got blinded, punk ass. My lord, it takes forever to reload. Jeez. Gonna get more on the pike around here.
Hostiles nearby.
Was that it? Yeah. Ah, yeah. A little bleed on him. So I'm running a status effect build because I'm an idiot and I'm an asshole. And I like these type of builds, you know. I really should. I'm like a fake straight shooter. In person, not fake. I am a straight shooter. But when I play video games, you know, I'm usually doing the most annoying trolling build kind of ever. I used to play a game
careful, Agent.
a long time
Take
ago.
your time.
Turn this out of my ear. My
You don't need
goodness.
to rush this.
I played a game a long time ago. Actually, it's still my favorite game. I wish it was still around. It might still be around. Um, Actually, since I got a PC built, I might actually start playing it. I don't care if it's a subscription fee. So, it used to be ran by a team named Mythic, and then EA bought it and then completely killed the game. Um, Also, World of Warcraft killed the game because World of Warcraft came out. It just kind of blew up, you know what I mean? World of Warcraft did, and a lot of people left. And it was an amazing game. It was called Dark Age of Camelot. I talked about this game sometimes, but to this day, I would say that and Skyrim are probably like my favorite games. And Dark Age of Camelot had, oh my god, am I blind? Had just very comprehensive classes. It's a multiplayer, mass multiplayer, whatever it's called. Oh my lord, I'm bleeding. Um, it was just very comprehensive all around. It was great classes, great skills. Um, it was PvE and PvP, and there were servers where there were PvP servers. And you level up at your own risk, basically. So when we first played, we played the PvP servers, and you go up to level 50. My first class was level 50. Well, my first character level 50 on the PvP server. And you level up from people. Well, you get the PvP status by level 10, I believe. And see, I get some bleed. Got some blind on it. By level 10, and basically you can either go fight mobs, NPC monsters, or you can kill people from level 10 to whatever. But every time you die, you know, you lose a little something. You got to get it back, etc. You know, like any other game. You die to a person, or when you die to a mob or monster. I believe when you die to a person, you don't, you know, you kind of keep going at it. Certain zones where it's just kind of all people at, and there's certain areas where it's just monsters at. But sometimes somebody might sneak up on you and beat your ass. It's just fully open world, like open world to the full effect. Think of your favorite MMO, and you leveling up, and somebody just might murk your ass. Like, why you leveling? You know, and forget what you get for. You get round points and you get XP for murking a motherfucker, basically. Do that hear me talking? I don't think so. And oh my god. Oh, it was rogue agents. Oh my god. Now this all like about Division. Put some blind on this bitch. Oh my god. Oh wow.
Hostile airburst seeker mine detected.
I got hit with some shit.
Agent out of action.
And these guys are walking out of the door.
Seeker mine detected.
Like, it's clearly right here. You can just pick me up.
Hostile restore hive detected. Hostile phaser drone detected.
I got caught yapping.
Detected.
Got him. I got caught yapping. Hold on. Let's eliminate these motherfuckers. So what's happening now with the damn rogue agents? Oh my god, I'm just shooting at everything. Get your ass up. You blind. Man, this motherfucker is sprinting. He dead. One left. So rogue agents can pop out at any time when you're doing anything. Especially group stuff, they got a better chance of coming out. Alright. So in the middle of this quest, the fucking rogue agents pop out. When you're doing anything, rogue agents can pop out. And you just proceed to finish your quest. So we just get right back to rogue agents. It's ridiculous. But another reason why I like this game. So Dark Age of Camelot, you know, that's the PvP service. Then it's PvE service where it's a zone where you can PvP. And you taking towers. It's a big map. It's a separate map. And you taking each other towers. You take 3 towers and you can go after the keep. Think of, you know, Elder Scrolls Online if y'all can. But way better than Elder Scrolls Online. Because each tower, you got to have crafting materials to build like a trebuchet or, you know, a battering ram to actually knock the door down. And there's guards in each tower. So like you really scrapping. You know what I mean? It's the most comprehensive game I ever played, PvP wise and PvE wise. You know, I'm not even giving it justice. A lot of classes, great classes. One class, my favorite class, why I started this talk, was the Shaman. And the Shaman was a healer. That also did poison damage. You know, I've said it before in a brand new video that I like playing healing classes because you get into good groups when you're a healer. Nobody likes being a healer. Everybody wants to be the the hero. Everybody wants to be the, the badass class. Nobody really wants to be the healer. Well, the shaman, I could be the healer. Well, all the healers is like that. But I can be the healer. And I can poison everybody. And I can root everybody, which means snare them, keep them in place. Group roots, group poisons. So if it's a round versus round fight and it's 20v20, a 20v40, or however it ought to be. It used to be 200 versus 100. It used to be a 1,000 niggas out there, for real, for real. Literally, no NPCs, just people, raw people. There's a lot of people playing the game. I could just do a group root and root about 40 motherfuckers in place and then poison them all. And then put a disease on them to where they can't heal. And that was just a great group thing. You can do that to mobs, and you know what I mean? It's just a great game. It's a great class called a Bone Dancer, which is a pet class. And you can get like 4 different pets. It was a main pet called a commander. And later on in the game, a commander was only melee for a while, but you can get a mage one. And you get healing pets. You can get buffer pets. You get caster pets as the game went through. And the healing pets are very comprehensive, very good. You know what I mean? Like it was just a great game. My other favorite class was a skull. And skull was like a if you know ancient Nordic type shit. But the skull did like musical spells, but not like musical instruments. Each realm had a class like this. The bard had a musical instrument. You know how bards had a little fake guitar looking thing. It was a minstrel who can use different instruments. You have to equip them different depending on what you want to do. He could do a speed buff, which will speed up the whole group, make you run faster, everybody run faster. Because it's a lot of map to travel, so you had a speed buff. But he would have to trick out the drum. He could do a sleep spell, but he would have to take out the clarinet and do the whole like spell to put somebody to sleep, whether it was a mob or a person. You know what I mean? Like, and then the skull could shout him. I am blind, which means he has an instant. So if I want to instant put you to sleep, I could just do that right there on the spot. I don't last as long as the other spells because the other spells have to fully cast them. But this class is also very strong with the weapons. The other ones not as well. You can spec them to made, but they were made mainly buffers and what's the real word for them? Crowd controllers. Whereas the skull was more of a single spell deal. I really want to play Camelot just even talking about it. Nobody playing it, but I know I'll still have fun. Even just doing the PvE side, I'll still have fun. And I played this game so much, I had to play free servers. When the game dies, still, technically dead. People made free servers this game. It was thousands of us playing. People like clone the game. And we're playing free servers. It's, that's how good it was. Man. My God, why are you niggas here? Get up, get up, get up. Why'd I follow you niggas over here? Oh my God, hold on. Trying to yap. Call me yapping again. Oh y'all.
Rogue agent deceased.
And it's an amazing game, And how much detail I just explained this game in. Dude, I played this game in 8th grade. I played this game in 8th fucking grade. Like up until college. That's how long I played this game, and it was a subscription. You pay $15 a month, so I wasn't paying the 15 at first. But when I could, I did. You know what I mean? Like that's how good this game was. We started playing it. Actually, I was in 7th grade. All right, we did this. Let's back out.
You have left.
So that's my build in Division. I just like, I got a
Safe
I'm gonna go
area
back to it.
detected.
It's a status effect build. Do I need the thing? Yeah. So basically, show y'all the stats. Indirect transmission. Your status effect now spreads to kill all enemies within whatever. So if somebody's on fire and we kill them, it's gonna spread to the other one. So even if I set them on fire and somebody else kill them, it's gonna spread to the other ones as long as it was within a certain distance. You know what I mean? So that's why you just build. And typically you would have the backpack and the chest on, because the backpack and the chest, you see this backpack amplifies all damage. They do a little something extra special, but I chose this regular chest. Here's the regular chest right here, the chest you're supposed to use, really. Indirect transmission range. This increases the range and refresh percentage. So, oh my god, why is this pissing me off? But I chose this instead. It's called Perfect Trauma. Every time I hit somebody in the head, they get blinded, and when I hit them in the chest, they bleed. So on top of the fire that I'm spreading, when I hit them in the chest, they bleed on top of the fire. And if I hit them in the head, they're blind. So they're not attacking, they bleed, and they're on fire. And when that's spread, it can spread to everybody in the area. So to me, this is like a perfect kind of group build, and I do very good damage. But yeah, don't get Camelot. I'm talking about these classes like I played it like last year or 5 years ago. I played that shit in 7th grade until college. Like that was buku long ago at this point, and I'm thinking about playing it again. That's how good the game was. Like I don't remember nothing else 7th grade, but I remember playing that fucking game. It's just one of the best games ever. All right, let's see if we can get another group. And we in New York. I really need to get this SD. I don't know why I could never find it. Now let's just join another group. Let's get a little bit more. Let's just see 11. I can't wait till I do this for a living.
You have received an invite.
But I played the game so long ago, and it's still so good to me. And I really wanna. Oh my god.
Another agent is now group leader. You have left the group.
Okay. See if we can get something else. But moving on, what I wanted to get on here and yap about in stream, y'all send me a message back. I wanted to, fucking do a little pod about this. Or do a little pod in general, but I can't. I don't want to do Pathway Park again. Do I have to? Let's go back to DC. So these servers been kind of messing up the last couple of days. We'll see why. Let's go back to DC.
Safe area entered.
Okay, let's try to find that thing. What I wanted to talk about, I might as well talk about here since I can't get on stream, y'all.
Invite to another agent's group. Receive.
Let's hopefully we can get an actual group going. It don't matter what I play. I just want to play. That's how good the game is. Oh no, I don't want to do Dog Zone. I don't play PvP in this game. Yeah, I don't want to play PvP in this game. We're gonna just do a quest and do heroic and try to join one. But what I want to talk about, if I can ever get there, is Davante Adams. And Davante Adams has
You have
silently
received
but loudly requested a trade, right? From the Raiders. The team he chose to go to. The team he specifically hello. Um
another agent is now in your group.
do I have this Dark Winter thing? I don't want to use this Dark Winter deal. Let me go back to it. It's a team he specifically chose. Let me get enough time now to go. They won't kick me or nothing like that, hopefully. Dark Winter. Do I have it here? Did I destroy it? Oh.
An agent is no longer in your group.
A team, my bad. I keep getting off thing because I'm playing. This is why I only record and I don't talk and record. But
Black Tusk has taken over the memorial to control access to the bridge. Get them out of there.
there you go. What I'm gonna need is this EMP thing. It's on cooldown.
Enemy helicopter approaching.
Get yourself ready, Agent.
Is the helicopter flying from the bottom? Yeah, it is. Do I really need a EMP? Let's just use this. Look at these motherfuckers. Sneaking. Look, now everybody blind. Look at you. On a sneaking. So this is a team he wanted to play with his college buddy, who was Derek Carr. So this man ultimately decided that Jordan Love wasn't the quarterback for him. And he would know, because even though he played, Aaron Rodgers was the main quarterback, in practice, you would have to know, right? In practice, you would definitely have to know what the fuck going on. In practice, you would definitely have to know that the backup dude might be pretty good, right? Like, I'm sure you know this. You about to murk yourself.
Down any more of them. Circle around to the flank.
You gotta know this. It's damn near. Are we going this way? No, it's this way. It's damn near your job as an NFL guy, as a guy that's supposed to know how to spot talent. You're a wide receiver. You're supposed to know the fucking quarterback good. You've been playing this your whole life. You're supposed to know better than us. This is who the organization chose. So somebody know. So he decided to. Yeah, I might need that EMP thing. Actually, I got an EMP grenade. What am I doing? Oh no, it's not an EMP grenade. Oh, it's a stun grenade. That's even better. That's even better. You hit with everything. Oh shit, was shocking. So Davante Adams don't know Jordan Love is going to be a good quarterback. Then first of all, what the fuck was Jordan Love? What the fuck was Jordan Love doing in practice, right? Because I think we saw pretty much immediately that he was going to be a good quarterback. He just came back from injury and didn't have a good first half. Obviously, just came back from injury, but threw for like 350 yards to mainly in the second half. So clearly, this nigga is a decent quarterback. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that Jordan Love is better than
There are more targets
G
passing.
Minshew, right? Even though G Minshew wasn't there, when he got this, I'm not, directly comparing those situations, but I kind of am. And damn, how many people is in here? And I'm gonna go on a limb. This may be bold, but I'm gonna say that Jordan Love is better than Derek Carr. We didn't know that the year of, but I'm gonna also go out on a limb and say Derek Carr never been that fucking good, right? He has moments, he has spots, just like 20 other quarterbacks. 20 other quarterbacks have spots where they have good games, maybe even a great game. But at the end of the day, they're really not that good. And he chose to go play with his college buddy, right? Okay, we've seen this before. This is some basketball shit, basically. What this man at? This is some basketball shit. This some New York Knicks Villanova shit. You know what I mean? Like, they was best friends, right? Okay, I feel that. If you get to go work with your best friend and y'all both doing a job y'all both love, that might be pretty cool. I ain't gonna shit on that all the way. But at the end of the day, you playing sports. And Derek Carr has proven to not be a top 5 quarterback. So to leave your team to play with a dude it's not that good, but he's your friend, tells me a couple things. He tells me that Davante Adams has no idea how to judge quarterback talent.
Another agent has joined.
That's going to be the first thing. Because what I'm also going to tell you to go do, look at that boy blind up there. Wish I could put that bleed on. Is I'm going to tell you,
Good.
if you look at the
Head in and
stats
secure the underground.
between G Minshew, Aaron Rodgers right now, and Derek Carr right now, that they all pretty much the same fucking thing. And by pretty much the same thing, I don't have them in front of me, but I looked at them last night. They all have about 860 yards, literally. That is about the same thing. I think Aaron Rodgers got like 849. G Minshew might have like 829, and Derek Carr might have like 869. Again, I don't have this in front of me, but I kind of remember from last night. G Minshew threw 3 touchdowns and 3 intercepts. Aaron Rodgers threw, I think, he don't really be throwing intercepts. I think he threw like 1 intercept, and he might have like 6 touchdowns. I think either 6 or 4. Derek Carr got 3 touchdowns and 3 intercepts. Again, I'm going off what I remember, and what I remember is pretty accurate. Shit, I just wasted that. See if I can get this grenade in there. I should be spamming these a lot more, these root grenades, to get them stuck. You see how that bleed is just all over him? You see all these status effects, the blind? All these status effects on these boys? See this fucking lamb moose thing? That's what the EMP is for. Yeah, you on fire. And look how close you is. You on fire too. You know that? Ooh, boy, he coming with some hot fire. So basically, if you think about the quarterback play, Davante Adams is about to leave the Raiders to go to the same fucking situation that's everywhere else. We thought the Saints was gonna be hot fire after the first 2 games, and now they 2-2. The Jets they just lost. They just lost to the Broncos, like 10-9. You can't even score on the Broncos, right? Okay. And these are the 2 teams he's rumored to go to. Obviously, these are his best buds. But realistically, there's like 5 good quarterback situations. Mahomes, Josh Allen, shoot! What the hell everybody doing? Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson. Y'all let me know if I'm missing. Oh, where you going? Lamar, Josh. I guess we could put Burrow, but at the end of the day, these dudes is like 1-3. So I don't know, how far we want to go with some 1-3 niggas, or 1-2 niggas, whatever they might be. I believe they're 1-3. Where is there to go? Ooh. There's nowhere to go. So I don't think what's gonna happen, what would usually happen, if Davante was on an NFC team, I would be 80% sure that he was gonna end up on the Chiefs. Like 87% sure. But with the Raiders being a division rival, not even AFC, they're in the same fucking division with these boys. I don't think that the Raiders, and I'm thinking as the Raiders is a somewhat prideful organization, is gonna let this motherfucker go to the Chiefs. I just don't think, or any other AFC team. So I kind of think he's gonna go to the Saints, because put him against the Jets, that's another AFC team. Send him to the Ravens. Send him to Buffalo. Again, I just discussed the best situations at quarterback. There's not that many. It's like 4 or 5. I don't think he's going to any of them places, right? So the main question is that I want to ask is, what the fuck do Davante want? Do Davante just want to play with his friends? Or does Davante want to win football? Because at the end of the day, if Davante wanted to win football games, does he choose the fucking Raiders to go to because Derek Carr lost his job? The Raiders said, no, thank you. We'll take Jimmy Garoppolo, who's not even there again. So we'll take a dude that we don't even think is going to be on the team for the entire year. They benched Derek Carr like in the middle of the year. We'll take this dude. Where you going? Over you. And this dude ain't even there. And they got G Minshew. Davante was on the team when this happened. So you didn't even make enough of an impact as the wide receiver. And I think Davante is a fantastic wide receiver. I think he's an amazing wide receiver. But you didn't make enough impact as this guy's wide receiver to even help him keep his job. And the Raiders knew why you came there. And I think any football fan knew what was gonna happen when Derek Carr lost his spot. Like it's pretty obvious. He said he came there for Derek Carr. I remember the ESPN thing. They did the whole college thing and college roommates, buddies, and like I said, that's cool. Whatever. So you gonna go to the Saints. They're 2-2. You think it's a better situation. And you gonna go there just because, again, the dude that just lost his job is there. I don't think that make a lot of sense. I don't, maybe it's just me. Ain't pushed a little too far. Look at this thing. See, I be telling you, look at all this spread right here. Why these dudes not shooting, man? What you doing in this corner, boy? What the hell? Ain't gonna come out this back, right? That wasn't good. Ooh, you in trouble. Everybody in trouble. Ooh. So I want y'all to just really be that for a quick second. We gotta reach this elevator for it to be done, and then go out the door. And another topic I wanted to touch on is the NFL quarterback situations. There's only like 4 good quarterbacks. I know. Excuse me. Baker Mayfield and Sam Darnold is playing well for the first 4 games of the season. But pardon me, if I would rather trust the last 7 years that they played in the NFL to judge them. You could say they played for a bad team, Carolina. So y'all damn it. But I think I'm going to still judge the last 7 years before I just deem them the fucking best quarterbacks, of all time, basically. It's Quintalabra. What is that? What is this gun? Big Show. What is this? Oh, it's a shock damage gun. What's this Quintalabra do? I'll reload. There's only like 3 good quarterbacks. We can call Burrow a good quarterback. Blah blah blah. Okay, sure. Well, that came off like Burrow's not good. His team is 1-3. So you can play as good as you want. Your team is fucking 1-3. So I don't really know. But we'll call him a good quarterback, right? And again, I just said that so nonchalant, like he's not. But 1-3 bothers me. Has everybody quit? I quit too. There's Lamar, there's Mahomes, there's Josh Allen. We could put Burrow in now. I'm sorry. I'm just mad.
What's wrong? You seem a little down.
And who else?
None of your business.
Is that it? I think that's it.
Hostile control point detected.
Has the quarterback situations in the NFL always been this bad? Has it just always been that way? Because
Invite to another agent.
you can't say there's always been 10 good quarterbacks at one time. Like, good. I mean, in the 90s, I could think of Dan Marino, Steve Young. Now, I mean at one time. So I could say either Steve Young or Joe Montana. Joe Montana's career ended pretty much like 93, 94 when he went to the Chiefs, but we can say Dan Marino picked. Let's say 94. Dan Marino, Steve Young. I mean, I guess we can say Troy Aikman, but yeah, I could think of most of them. Like, let's think about the Eagles probably had at that point maybe Randall Cunningham. The Jets, not the Jets. The Giants probably had Jeff Hostetler. Um, Washington probably had maybe like Mark Ripken. Um, Green Bay had Favre by then. Minnesota, 94. Who the fuck Minnesota had? I didn't even know what Minnesota would have. Lions probably had Scott Mitchell. The Bears probably had. Bears never had a good quarterback. My goodness, I don't know who the quarterback would be. It wouldn't be. It wouldn't be Jim McMahon. He'd already be gone. Um, the Saints probably had Bobby Hebert. I don't know who the Falcons had, but he wasn't good. Tampa Bay just wasn't good at all then, so it don't matter who they had. My goodness, I need to find another group. Carolina didn't exist, but if they did, well, they came in 94, 95. Let's add them in. They had Kerry Collins. He was a rookie. Wow, how can I remember this shit? But I don't remember. I can't remember fucking 2 days ago. Um, what's the other division in the AFC? Well, it was different then because the Rams was in the Saints division. Even though they were still the Los Angeles Rams, it was the Rams, Saints. Was it Everett maybe for the Rams? It was the Rams, Saints. No, that's when it changed. No, I think it was there for like 1 year. It was Rams, Saints, 49ers, and the Falcons. Imagine that. Think of how much they hate the Falcons and the Saints. The Saints and the Falcons was in the same division with the 49ers and the Rams. That don't even make sense.
You have received an invite.
That's like, and the Rams was, again, it was the LA Rams. So you got two West Coast teams versus a Central Coast team
You are now.
and an East Coast team. You know, Atlanta's down south, but it's East Coast.
An agent has reconnected.
Um, am I just getting into bad groups, I guess?
You have.
I'll just roam the streets myself. I can talk and I can actually finish this. But it hasn't been many. Why? And again, why can I think of these quarterbacks waiting fucking 93 and 94? I wasn't even fucking 10. I wasn't even fucking 8 years old, and I can remember these quarterbacks. Um, but again, I don't even know what I had for fucking breakfast this morning. Oatmeal, but with chia seeds, nice chia seeds. I had that motherfucker. I'm gonna start eating more chia seeds and get myself together. But again, there's never been good quarterbacks. We're gonna move on from this so I can get away because I'm still thinking about quarterbacks from fucking 94, which is detrimental to my health. Hold on for a second. Let me I'll be right back. Okay, sorry, I was rude. Um, but I wanted to talk about, well, kind of got off. I ain't gonna skip it. We're gonna leave in that thing. Fast forward that shit.
Evacuation drills will be conducted once per week. Please familiarize yourself.
Fast forward the spot if you got an issue with it. It's okay. But I also wanted to talk about. Let's get rid of this before I jump back into something else. I don't need none of that. Don't need that. Ooh, I kind of like that. Been looking for that. There we go. I've been looking for something like this. I love these little rifles. Got the right little damage to it. Hitting the enemy grand skill. Let's see if I can put something I actually want on it though. On a tinkering. Where's this? It's just a rifle. So a lot of my football is turning into basketball, and I don't like that. So speaking of that, let's talk about the Carl Anthony Towns trade, right? So Carl Anthony Towns, it came to a big three-way trade with Detroit being included. Detroit taking on some. No, not Detroit. I'm sorry. Actually, I think Detroit is included. Charlotte is included as well. Charlotte took on the players. Or is Detroit only included because it was their draft pick that was thrown in that the Knicks had? I forgot. But Charlotte was included for sure because Charlotte took in some of the younger players that needed to be dumped. Just for salary stuff. Just this whole new salary thing. You basically can't. It has to be an even trade, basically. Like you can't give up more than you took in, or you can't take in more than you gave up. It has to be like an even trade or something like this. It's all fucked up. Hit me with a status of grand shoe and all allies. I don't want that. Burning, headshots, and duration. 20-second. Well, I'm already doing some 20-second stuff, so let's do that. Let's try this out. But basically, they're calling that in the Towns trade. The Knicks, I'm gonna say because of Mitchell Robinson's injury from Joel Embiid hurting and putting him in a fucking Kurt ankle lock, and then daring anybody to do something on a basketball court in a playoff, like everybody's gonna put themselves in a fucking position to get suspended for the playoffs, like a fucking coward. Basically because of that, Mitchell Robinson is.
Access complete.
Oh my god, why is everything?
You have left the group.
I'm gonna just do my own thing. My goodness, I'm gonna just keep doing quests. Why is everybody doing dog zones? This is crazy. So basically, the Knicks, in my opinion, became even. They gave up Dante DiVincenzo because they have like 4 or 5 players that play the same position basically as Dante DiVincenzo. So I can see that. Why they have no center. They now have a center. Julius Randle, he plays the 4. Minnesota basically got off a big ass $50 million contract. Do I even want to? Let's just do my own thing. That's why I play on. I'm on Challenger right now. Is there any I can do that. Is there any areas I can do? Maybe this is the shock one. Any chess pieces? Yeah, we can go here. What's the project? Where's Judiciary Square? It's this place, right? No, Federal Triangle. This place. Let's go here. I'm sorry. I can't talk while I'm playing the game. So basically, the Knicks and the Minnesota got even. Minnesota got off a $50 million contract because even though I like Karl Anthony Towns, Carl Anthony Towns is not a $50 million player. He could be a $50 million talent. He's not a $50 million player because that talent hasn't turned into anything. We didn't have like 10 years. And they haven't been good at all until Anthony Edwards got there. So you clearly got your guy. And you clearly don't need to be playing a guy who's not even a top 30 player, top 25 player, $50 million. $50 million. Basically, Carl Anthony Towns getting the same amount and laid on this contract actually within like 2 years. He's gonna be getting paid $60 million. LeBron James don't make $60 million a year from basketball. I need to put this drone back on. It's always good to have the drone as a nice little ally when you hey, see? Jason Tatum make $50 million. Jaylen Brown makes $50 million. This is the Finals MVP and a first team All NBA players. They make $50 million. This is the problem with Ingram. It's not like nobody wanted Ingram for the $30 million that he's worth. Actually, they didn't want it for 1 year for the $36 million that he's worth. Where's the gift stash? It's because they also don't want to pay him fucking $50 million the next year. Nobody is going to pay him $50 million. Is this not? Can I not open this? It's bugged. That's unfortunate. And what the Knicks did, they basically got off of Julius Randle, who they just didn't want to pay. He has a contract coming up too. He has like a year or two left for $30 million. But in my opinion, personal opinion, yes, you're getting a 5. Ooh, these boys got torched. But is that 5 really worth $50 million? Like, why wouldn't you just pay? Why wouldn't you just pay the 30 and just try to get better and just try to make a trade in the middle of the season? Like you didn't even really give it a chance, unless talks just failed and it was just bad vibes throughout the whole thing. Really, you didn't even give it a chance, and I think that's a failure on the Knicks, really. I think that's actually a large failure on the Knicks, because you could at least let it go to the middle of the season. Things change, but situations change. Minnesota could have got. They could be worse in the middle of the season. They could have gave up more in the middle of the season. It could have been another guy available in the middle of the season. So I just think that to have Jalen Brunson give up money to bring in a guy that is not better than him, that makes more than him. I'm about to have to look up Jalen Brunson's number, but I'm pretty sure Carl Anthony Towns probably makes $20 more million than him. To have this man take less, and like we crying here, fucking this nigga make $30 million. But I'm just speaking from the real here. Nigga make $30 million. So cuckoo ka-choo for this nigga. But to have my best player take money to bring in a guy that's not as good as him, that makes probably $10 million more than him, to me, it's a little disrespectful. It's a little disrespectful. I know his daddy or whoever is the damn GM. Maybe that's why you can trust a dude. His godfather is, I believe. Maybe you could trust a nigga to, take sacrifices like that when you got literal family. Godfather's family. Nigga call you his godfather, nigga. That's family. So maybe that's why he agrees to something like that. But for just Carl Anthony Towns, I don't agree with that. You know what I mean? If you was to bring in Giannis or some shit, Because Giannis is getting paid that much too, about 50 million. Actually, Karl Anthony Towns might be getting paid more than Giannis. Now, if you tell me you're getting Giannis and you want me to take less, nigga, yes, okay, sure. How much less do you want me to take? Actually, would be my question. Because at the end of the day, niggas is worth like 9 figures. Like, let's keep it real. Niggas make 9-figure earnings if you have a full NBA career, which is not a rare thing. I mean, which is a rare thing to have a full, 10, 12-year NBA career, especially at that level. But again, we not crying for these niggas. But to bring in Karl Anthony Towns, for him to have that trust in you, Jalen Brunson, again, it makes it better when it's your literal family member that trusts you to make these type of decisions. Ooh, that boy got tore up. But to bring in Karl Anthony Towns, I don't think that was. I think it was an even trade. I think it was truly a fully even trade. I don't think. Damn. Oh, this is because of this. Okay. I really should put the That's why it's not hidden like that. I'm gonna put the future tip thing on. That way I can get an extra Powerball. But I think the future of the NBA is it's just so random. You never know what's gonna happen. The Pelicans, I have no idea what's gonna go on. I don't trust them. Obviously, how can I? I didn't have to leave. You can do tinkering from the thing now. How can you truly trust the Pelicans? How can I actually trust the Pelicans? I seen a little clip, a little piece of a clip. Maybe it didn't have full context, but there's enough context that I needed. With Zion saying, "Oh, he knows he can shoot the jumper or whatnot, and he just needs to trust the misses, trust that he can miss, and still feel confident. I guess I get it. Everything is a confidence thing. I like to be a 1,000% more confident. Everybody has little issues and how do you explain it? Just lack of self-confidence. Fuck, it ain't that hard to explain. But for this to be year 6, and you don't even average 1 3-pointer per game. Now granted, his inside game, his post game, his moves inside are magical. They are legendary. Not just for a nigga his size, just in general. For him to move like that, the spin-offs, the quickness, the leaping ability, how high, how fast he can leap, how he can move in the interior it's actually some Hakeem Olajuwon shit. And if you know me, I don't compare any niggas to Hakeem Olajuwon. And actually, that's the only thing. What this nigga doing? Get your ass up. That's the only thing I'm gonna compare between these two niggas. Because Hakeem Olajuwon is an all-time great who play offense and defense. Not sometimes, all the time. He played like, nigga, he's gonna go back to Africa. We gonna send your ass back if you don't play good. That's how he played. So I'm definitely not comparing anybody to him, especially Zion. I know a lot of people are very high. Most people are very high on Zion. I'm high on his skill level. I am not high on his dog level. I do not think he's a dog, because a dog just wouldn't be. A dog would have played a playoff game by now. This nigga ain't play a playoff game. He ain't played one playoff play-in game. And again, we going into year 6. 6. Man, what's up here? What is this? Can I open these doors? What's this on my screen? Is this a collectible or something? I never seen this before. It must be some kind of collectible. Probably just a little. Yeah, dope. Mm. Oh, it's up here. Oh shit! How high was that? Oh shit! It was high. What's in here? What the fuck is going on? Like I don't care about no paint. I was just trying to see what that was. See, that's why I got the drone. You see, you still putting in some work out there. I ain't nowhere around there. And you don't give a fuck. Alright, let's go back down. Damn, nigga dropped on a car. Fuck, yeah, fuck the hood of that car. And you know, it's just underwhelming. I think it's underwhelming for this to be year 6, and the Pelicans have been to the playoffs and or play in at least 3 times, maybe even 4. And he hasn't played in it once, and he hasn't shot. He don't even average 1 3-pointer a game. I don't even think he averages, let's say, 3 jump shots a game. Jump shots, just something right outside the elbow at the free throw line. He don't even shoot. I don't think that's a good sign. I don't think that's a good sign at all. Again, year 6. This is supposed to be the. I like to compare. In the NBA, you compare because these guys are making multi-million dollars. So in the NFL, this is why you compare wide receivers. Again, the money is not even close to the same. But Andy Edwards is in a good year 3, maybe 4. And there's a clear fucking difference. There's a clear tier level difference. I don't even think it's close. If you were to put a top 50 player list together, you couldn't convince me that Zion and Anthony Edwards are within 15 spots of each other. I can't be convinced. I won't be convinced that anybody. I'm playing this on challenging, by the way. That's everybody's health is just disappearing. I'm just playing just to play. I don't want to play too serious now. I do that with a team, but I'm doing too much yapping. Hey, get your ass back. Ooh, yeah, get your ass back. Ooh, yeah, get your ass back. I'm doing too much yapping to be. Uh-huh. You going, boy. Are they gonna show up? Oh, there they go. So that's how I judge things. Because what else am I supposed to do? I'm looking at a guy that just came in. No bullshit. Well, he didn't have some bullshit happen. But it ain't stop him. First of all, he was on the Olympic team. One nigga was on the Olympic team. The other nigga wasn't even asked, and he didn't get a lot of burn. But he got more burn than Jason Tatum, who's a top 5 player in the league. That's how much. That's called being a dog. Jason Tatum has a. I ain't gonna say it's an ego thing. I think Jason Tatum, you know, from what we've seen on TV, how he comes off as a very humble, beginning, happy to be that type dude. But when you're coming off a championship and you're coming off of being top 5 player in the league, there's just a certain level of arrogance that you're gonna have. And I don't think Jason Tatum was willing to be to defer
Additional hostile
every time. If you watch the Celtics,
detected.
they're a great team. Again, I call them the best starting five of all time. There's not a starting five more talented than these dudes. I'm sorry. If you're a Celtics fan, congratulations, nigga. This is a talented. Ooh, that nigga got some health on him. Top to bottom, this is all talent. The starting five. This Michael Jordan ain't it, Ron Harper to Derek White. We can call it even, right? Let's just say call it even, or Derek White is better. There's no this nigga try to revive. There's no in between. Who's a shooting guard? Jordan versus Drew Holiday. Okay, we know what that is. Pippen versus Jalen Brown. Now I can say Pippen did more. He had more of a career, so we're gonna say Pippen. Jalen Brown is still very young in his career. But age to age, I mean, they're even at the very fucking least. They're even. Who was the 4 for the Bulls in the late 90s run? We could say Rodman. Because I'm comparing the late 90s more than I'm doing the early 90s. Oh yeah, you dizzy. Rodman to Jason Tatum. Now obviously these are different skill sets. But if I'm drafting, nigga, I'm picking Jason Tatum. I mean, sorry. I'm picking Jason Tatum literally every time. And Rodman is one of my favorite players ever. But Jason Tatum is a fucking beast. And he plays defense too. He's just a little bit of a ball stopper. Just a little bit. I mean, just, you know, it's why he didn't play, I believe. I don't know if it was anything more than that. The nigga's probably tired. Nigga just played like 8 months of basketball. Maybe he just wasn't there mentally. I mean, Jesus Christ. How much can you ask? I'm not trying to play the blame game here with him. I think he's a great player. I wanted him on my team. Thanks, Anthony Davis and your daddy. I wanted Jason Tatum on my fucking team, not Zion from the jump. Let's go and get this guy right here. I've been yapping for over a damn hour. Oh, he's in there. So when I look at Zion, I'm looking at the other guys his age. I can do it. I'm looking at the other guys getting paid around the same as him. District Union. 2 named enemies. Is there a bounty over here I can do? Ooh, there is a bounty. Let's do this bounty. Bounty. I'm looking at the players around him. I'm looking at the players in the conference. I mean, the Pelicans have been pretty much the 8 seed every time. So, whoa, I got a little spooked out there. I'm looking at everything, dog. I'm looking at everything, and why shouldn't I? These niggas getting paid $40 million. You know, we get told to not. Oh, we're people too. We're hood. Nigga, you get paid $50 million to put the ball in a peach basket. Shut your ass up. Hit my parlay, nigga. That's all you gotta do. We ain't asking you to. Oh, hit the nigga. Do your job. We just asking you to do your job. The parlay numbers, the bet numbers, is based on how you usually do your job. So if that bitch said you supposed to hit 18.5, the bet people ain't giving up money. That's what you do. So if you come up with 12, nigga, you ain't doing your job. Nigga, who's this nigga shooting? That ain't me. You ain't doing your damn job. So that's what I'll be looking at when I compare. You know what I mean? Like, Zion's not better than Ja Morant. They came in the same draft. There was 1-2. He's not better than Ja Morant. I don't even think that's close. You can say skill, talent-wise, but talent and what has actually happened, it's just not the same thing. You know, I see people compare that with like Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant is the greatest scorer of all time. Yeah, Kevin Durant is one of the greatest scorers of all time. I mean, that's a fucking absolute fact. But the greatest scorer of all time is Michael Jordan. You know why? Because he turned being a scorer into 6 championships. His team, his way. We got to look at the accolades along with the perceived skill of what we think is going on. This nigga dead? Damn, I didn't make it? Oh, I knew that was coming at me. Oh, that's this nigga. This nigga hitting hard. Put it on there. Yeah, there we go. And you blind. Beat that little arm up. Beat that little doochie up. You gotta look at both things. So, you know, that's why I'm just not a huge Zion guy. I think we've had more than enough years to know what we got and what we getting into. Especially what we got. We know what we got. Again, he don't even train in the city. He don't even be in the city. We've been seeing I've been seeing videos of DeJounte Murray in the city for like 3 months. Zion did an interview with a nigga. He was in Little Elm, Texas. Nigga, why are you in Dallas? It's the off season. You ain't got a house in New Orleans yet? You don't train in New Orleans? Why the fuck has DeJounte been there since the trade, since the draft? Nigga, the draft was like April or some shit. That shit was buku long ago. I'm trying to think of when the draft was. June? That shit was buku long ago, dog. You still in Little Elm? You still in Dallas? Like, so I think the writing been on the wall like motherfucking hieroglyphics. We just, oh my lord, this nigga still shooting at me. We just ain't been able to translate it yet. Or we refuse to translate it. Or it's one of those things like, nigga, the dishes in the sink and we ain't wash them yet. We know them bitches there, but we gonna ignore them dirty dishes. It's clear Zion don't want to be in New Orleans. He's never wanted to be in New Orleans. And he only resigned because we can give him the most money. When it's time to bounce, he gonna bounce. I mean, we can call it, it is what it is. We can call it that. We can call it that. I think he's shown that.
Target spotted.
Again, the nigga, the hieroglyphics is on the motherfucking wall. Damn, how I missed that. Put some bleed on him though. Oh, he blinded me. I've been blind so many damn times today. Shoot this nigga, yeah. Shoot this man, yeah. Oh, Baker's dozen.
Good work.
You know, I've been yapping a lot, y'all,
Keeping
but
a safe agent.
we're gonna find another name. Then that's gonna be it. Is there another name here? Oh, we can do that another time. All right, I'm gonna go back to the White House. So we covered a lot, I think. And I'm gonna put this on YouTube. I really wanna grow my YouTube and be an expert yapper. And I have to figure out how to do both. Excuse me. Maybe I'll start putting my podcast on on YouTube where I did do that. I just stopped doing the fucking podcast. But correlations, what is this? 57 in the mag, that's a lot. That's up to 18, 8 times. That's not a lot. What's a technician do? Do I not have technician on? I've gunner on. Wow. And we're gonna clean this up real quick. Do I have anything to clean up? How many is Baker dozen? I didn't do much. And that's what I think. So it's gonna be more YouTube videos coming up. Maybe I'm gonna, well, not maybe, I'm gonna do different games. And I need to get just more MMOs. That way I can talk, attempt to talk. Not MMOs, RPGs. That way I can attempt to talk more at least. Cause I'm playing Call of Duty. I can't be able to like actually talk to y'all. You know what I mean? Actually talk about what I want to talk about. I just play the game. I can't focus. I can barely focus with this. At least I can, take breaks and kind of pause myself a little bit. But this thing just kicked me out the party. I hope people can hear me. But I'll fuck with y'all. Thank y'all for listening. This going up on the YouTube. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff. I'll let you boy.